Alright, so let's take a look at the Sweep Synth effect included in Textures Toolkit. It's one of my favorite effects that we have, and it's essentially an effect that allows you to create a filter sweep and a sweep-like motion to any synth or any effect. This is a audio effects rack, so this can be used on any sort of audio or can be used in a MIDI track after a device. In this case I have the Detune Classic Pad, which is a patch from our Textures collection. And I'm just going to drag this in so we can get started. Here's our first patch, which is a sweep down effect, and it's set by default to 1 measure. So you hear it re-triggers every measure, and if I turn my tempo on here, I click, so you hear that? You hear it starting up and coming down. Okay, now let me show you what that sounds like. We can go up and then back down, which is a little sharper sounding. This is a triangle type wave. Up and then down, and then back up and back down. And this is by default. This is set to 1 measure, but we can tweak this and we can have it go to 2 measures. Makes it a little more musical then, or we can have it go a lot faster, which is kind of a nice effect, almost dubstep-y. Almost a gate is a really nice effect. Sounds almost like a gated synth, but it's done with our filter, so it gives us a nice little subtle effect. It's a sound you've heard a million times before, and used in the right place will be really effective. Chaos is really kind of cool, interesting sound. Okay, we can hold 1 note and sweep our rate, sweep our frequency. Get some really interesting sounding effects. Chop sweep is kind of nice. Again, somewhat like our gate, but a little more subtle than almost a gate. And then Morse code, which is a very nice, cool effect. Which I could really see that being cool for an intro, or being cool for kind of a musical interlude thing that you do. And that is Sweep Synth from Textures Toolkit.